Hello everybody! This is part 2 of my last video where I go over houses that I've made. Well, we're touring them. So last video I did 3 houses. Last video I did 1 floor family home, I did Mex's Cafe, and I did my beach house. So today we're going to go over some other homes. This is my homeless home. That's when I want to focus on working. I wanted to make Casey Undercover's house. If you ever watch Casey Undercover, I wanted to make her house. I just didn't get the opportunity to. And then today we're going to tour probably new modern house, grandma's house, and we'll do Saha and Chris baby's house. And then next video I'll do tiny solo home, Spanish style mansion, which used to cost $1 million. Now it doesn't. And then we'll go over emo house. And I think that's everything. Or my tiny work home as well. But today we're going to go over 3 more, or maybe 4. So let's begin with new modern house. And this one is one of the, I'm pretty sure this is the newest house that I've made recently. And there are a couple flaws, I will say, there are a couple flaws. I hate this little area. Obviously the car can't go through. I don't know what the purpose of this is, but it's here. And, you know, I could have done a better job with greenery and everything. So let's walk in. Let's walk in. So the reason that I built this house, the main reason why I built this house, is because of these couches. Now, these couches were brand new when they came out. It was a new thing to place these pillows. It wasn't a thing before. I know a lot of people now, they place pillows on the bed and everything. That's when Bloxburg first started to get pillows and the blankets. So I really wanted to use them in this build. And then we have the TV, which personally I would never do this again. It doesn't it defies logic. Just because someone comes over, they can knock down the TV on either side. So it doesn't make any sense. Then we have my empty bookcase here that isn't even centered because it clips into the wall. Over here we have a little fireplace, lounge chair. Then there's a restroom right here, which I definitely want to try to make a bathroom again, just because I've seen how other people made bathrooms now in Bloxburg, and it's so different from how we made bathrooms in Bloxburg a couple of years ago. Now we have this dining room, and then the kitchen is probably my favorite room in the house. I love the kitchen. It is so cute. Obviously, I made this clip. God, I made everything clip. I'm so upset with myself that almost everything clips. I have to go in and fix it because that's embarrassing. Like, look, this isn't even. What is this? Disappointed with myself. Anyways, I do love the kitchen, especially the counter color. My dad, his kitchen has this blue. It's a little bit darker, but it has a blue island, and I think it's so sexy. Oh, can we say that word on YouTube? I have no idea, but it looks good. It looks so good. Now going up the spiral staircasing, the first room over here is a bathroom. And as you know, it already clips. Everything clips. That's my build style. Everything has to clip. And then this room, it was such an odd shape that I didn't really know what to put in. I put Frozen on the wall because that was Frozen came out. I'm pretty sure it came out 2016. I want to say that I built this house maybe 2 years after Frozen came out. Maybe 2 or 3 years, because I remember Frozen still being a hit thing, or a hit movie, I should say, when I was building this house, and that's why I put it on the wall. But yeah, I do like this room. It doesn't make sense. There's red wall and a circular carpet with leaves on it. And whoa, it's raining outside. It's raining inside. But I do like the lounge. It was supposed to be like a movie theater room, I suppose. But I should have made it into a bedroom. But it is what it is. And of course over here we have this one little tile that's not facing the right direction. And I have a half bath here, which in Bloxburg, oh shoot, I'm stinky. In Bloxburg, there is no reason to have a half bath unless it's for viewing purposes, but it's not like you can use the half bath. Most people just use a shower. It's raining inside again. Okay. I don't know why I made this the same color as the tile. But yeah, anyway, next we're going to go over here. And this is the office. This has to be one of my favorite rooms. And I know I already said that about the kitchen. But I do like the office a lot. At least, I mean, the chandelier isn't in the middle of the room, but it's underneath the desk. And I like how you could look at everything. You know, the whole outside. You can view. I just like how I placed the windows in this room. And I purposely don't close the curtain so people could see into this room. Because I do like the wallpaper that I chose for it. This room looks very chic. Chic office. And in the future, I'm definitely not going to do this brown color for an office. It would have to be gray, black, or white. But now we're going into my bedroom, and listen, I was so obsessed with wallpaper like this when I was a kid, when I was in high school, and of course the Bears clipping. But I was so obsessed, really, really obsessed. I loved it. And I have this little chair, painting. I have my little dresser. And then we go out, and this has to be one of my favorite things about the house as well. I love, love, love this little area here where you could sit, relax, have some ice cream. Nice. This is not what the ice cream used to look like, though. Did they update the ice cream? I don't remember the ice cream looking like this. But yeah, I just love this little area. The downstairs underneath it isn't decorated. I don't know why I decided to do that. It just fell off, but okay. So I got one more bedroom to tour. But I do like this area, and I like how it kind of gives me beach house vibe, where you could be laying in bed. Let me rest. You could be laying in bed, wake up, open your curtains, open the window, and just be outside, drink a nice little, I don't know, energy drink, and yeah, it's just so cute. And then this is a extra bedroom, and it's quite tiny. I hate how small this is. Definitely, definitely, definitely. I have an idea in the last video in the single family home house. It's one floor. What I want to do is I want to redecorate that house, like completely remodel the inside as if it's getting renovations. And I want to, it's a 5-bedroom house, I believe. Pretty sure. Because the kitchen looks like garbage. Dining room looks like garbage. Office looks like garbage. And the rooms, they're not super small. They're pretty good size, all the bedrooms. But I definitely want to make the bedrooms bigger so I can add more detail. But the problem is that I don't want it to look too like not I don't know how to describe it, but I don't want it to look empty. That's the right word. I don't know why whenever I'm filming a video, I don't know what to say sometimes. But this is grandma's house, and this one has to be one of my favorites, and it's so sad that it's raining and it's dark outside, because this one's one of my favorites in the daytime. So, I love this pathway. I love how it goes in. I don't know what gave me the idea to do that. I definitely do that again, even though it might not look natural, and it's very strange that it's just there, and it's not anywhere else, but I like it a lot. So let's go under here, and now we're protected by the rain. Now this cute little area, the birdhouse, so cute. Oh my god, I love grandma's house. And this house do give me grandma vibes. So when we walk in, we have this little table, little piano. Yeah, I have to fix this. Forget about it. And then we have our little living room, and I love the little living room. It gives very much grandma the living room. I have no issues with the living room. And then over here we have the kitchen. It also gives grandma, especially this window. I loved how she can cook, because we all know grandmas like to cook. At least my grandma, she loved to cook. And then we have the dining room table here. So cute. I know I keep saying so cute over and over again, but it is. It's adorable. I did a good job with this house. This is one of the better jobs that I did with this house. Like, I actually filled in the bookcase. Can you believe it? And then we have a little laundry room here. You know, grandma, she liked to do laundry. She liked to clean. And we do have a little bathroom here that I think is done pretty well as well. You know, I actually decorated the counter. And then we go back to the living room. We do have an outdoor area that I'd hate to go and explore in the rain, but it is quite cute. We have a little apple picking. Just pretend it's daytime. We have a little apple picking. Get apples. Because grandma got apple trees, orange trees, and then there's a little canopy here where she can sit and drink her morning tea. And then this is the first ever little river that I've ever done in Bloxburg. If you told me to replicate this, I will tell you I have no idea how I did this the first time, let alone how to do it the second time. But it's so cute. And you know, when I watch people build now on YouTube, I see that they make mountains and stuff like that. I have no idea how to make a mountain in Bloxburg. I'm gonna have to learn. But going up the stairs, this is the upstairs area. It's a 3-bedroom house, pretty good size. So we have another full bathroom here. It is very cute. We can take grandma here, sit and watch grandma, help her wash herself. You know, you gotta take care of grandma. And let me tell you, it is such a grandma thing to have a window in the shower and have it be clipped by the roof. That's such a grandma thing to have. Truly is. And then, yeah, so this is basically going to be everybody's bathroom, because grandma actually has her own bathroom, but if you ever needed to, you can use that bathroom for grandma, of course. So this is my bedroom. Karma senpai. Cringe. I used to be obsessed with karma, but not anymore. Get out of my face. Better. Whoa, there's daily tasks in Bloxburg now? Since when? How do I look at them? Is this it? Use a lovely bouquet baguette. Okay, serve a customer. I'm gonna do these because I want this money. I'm broke. Anyway, continue. Of course, as always, I do have to put the TV on a stand. So if someone knocks it down, it's gonna be on me because I was dumb enough to do that. And then we have this cute little windowsill here where it's still raining. What the heck? That doesn't even make sense. Why did I do that? I have a little vanity, and oh, I remember when these came out. These are so cute. Cuddle with it. Cuddle. I have no idea how this hot bar works, but. And then, of course, you can always look out the window. This is a nice view. I think it's a really nice view. Me personally, I think it's a nice view. Imagine you walk into grandma's house and you see a cute girl. I'm not a cute girl. And then we have the walk-in wardrobe with another little window that gets cut off. Imagine you see a girl in the window like this. Wow. All your fantasies coming true. And then this is a little cute little like grandkids bedroom. When your grandkids come over, they can come and sleep in this room. This is such a cute room. Like if grandma has 3 grandkids, they could move the beds in together, put the nightstand on the other side, put pillows in the middle from the couch, and have a cute little sleepover. They got a cute view of the backyard. So I love that. And we can watch movies and cuddle together on the couch. Oh my god. I love grandma. I like old people a lot. Not a fetish. But I do enjoy taking care of other people. That's probably why I work in daycare, why I work in a pet store. I do like to take care of other people. I haven't taken care of an old person before, but those nursing homes are usually they're usually understaffed, forgive me. They're usually understaffed and they have a lot of work. So I don't know if I'd ever work out one, but if I had to take care of my grandmother, I would. Thank goodness I don't have to. Like she's perfectly fine, but I wouldn't mind giving my grandma a bath, which is what this bathroom is for. This is grandma's bathroom, and oh my god, I thought I didn't have a toilet in here. Yeah, but this is grandma's bathroom, and in grandma's bathroom, you do have to help her bathe because she is an elderly grandma. She has all her stuff. This is such a grandma's bathroom too, with a window and everything. So cute. And then last but not least, we have grandma's room. I love grandma's room. I, this is where all the noise is coming from. Shush. But I love me grandma's room. It is so adorable. Me and my grandma, when I went to my country for the first time, I'm from Ecuador, y'all. I was born in America, but I have dual citizenship, and you know, I don't have it, but I would love to get it. And a lot of my cousins, they do have dual citizenship. But my grandma, when we went to my country, we both shared a bed when we were there. Whenever we were in the hotel or whenever we were at her house, we shared a bed just because there was so many of us. And I did not regret it. I would share a bed with my grandma any day. I will say I'm not a good sleeper. I probably kicked her and everything, which is not nice. But I probably did. I'm not gonna lie. But let us tour one more home. I want to do my small house just because this video is getting a tiny bit long. So I wanted to do Saha and Chris's house, but we're going to do a different one. We're going to do, where's the greenhouse? Tiny solo home. This house is quite small. You could see it from here. It has a cute little garden. This is when I found out that you could capture butterflies. I found that out yesterday, and I decided to put it here. And I feel bad for it, but it is what it is. So when you walk in, whoa. Okay, there we go. When you walk in, this is what the house looks. When you walk in, this is what the house looks like. And it's a tiny living room. It's a cute little tiny living room. Cute little. My stove is dirty. Cute little tiny kitchen. I mean, the kitchen is quite big, but we have the dining table in the middle. And it's adorable. And then we have this little bathroom that I also think is quite cute. And then over here we have my bedroom. Oh my god, he's everywhere. He's everywhere. Okay. Alright. And then those are some animes that I like. I don't watch anime anymore, but I used to like it. This is my bedroom. It's quite small, it's quite trashy, but it is what it is. And this is one of the first houses that I built. That's probably why this is so. My cat is playing with a can of food. That's probably why this part is so up high, because I wasn't sure how to build it. But it ended up being cute. I like it. You just gotta watch your step. It's small, but you know, like I said, I like it. So let's go to the backyard. At first, this was the only area, and I just placed on this welcome mat. But at first, this was the only area that was here, and I actually think that there was a tree here. I don't know where it went, but over here we have a little garden. It's so cute. I like to water it. And these trees are apple trees and orange trees. This is probably some type of tree too. And I added this when they added all the plants into the game. And then over here, there's like a little shed. I added the ballet slipper and the ballet bar because I just found out that they added that to the game. And I just thought it was so cute. Such a cute idea. But originally, this is where I put my extra stuff like the laundry, the lawnmower. I did my workouts in here. But it's like a little shed, and I added that because I just felt like this area was so awkward, so I added this. And then my car is here as well, and I like to put it in the little parking space that's over here. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching my video. If you made it to the end, I know it's quite long, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, watch my other videos, and I'm definitely making a part 3. So